With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he's got room. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On first down, right back to ETN. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Now it's Wilson. He's got the Hall of Famer, Fred Biletnikoff, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 42. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Wilson will try and run it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit. Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Third and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more. They'll try to run with ETN. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are on the board first on the road here in L.A. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
In motion, Hill. On first down, Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
That's going to be caught by Waddle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From just shy of midfield, Tua. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Tua to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Looking to pass. Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Tua on fourth down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He's got his possession receiver, Fred Biletnikoff. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Here's Wilson. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 7. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ready, set.
Slot man moves right.
Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
first and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll send Landry in motion right.
Check, hit. Red, red. Opposite, green. Blue, check. Check,
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
black shot.
On 2nd and goal, Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Got a man, it's Freddie Biletnikoff. And some room to run now. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. On 1st down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. They're looking for Jeudy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And it'll be a Los Angeles first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gonzalez. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. From the gun, they'll try to run it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple. Tua. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
In motion, Hill.
Ready?
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, L.A. Matt Breida, 30 seem pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, then you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 29, Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
On third down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for the Rams touchdown. Well, Charles, and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because